Now here is your video.
Welcome back, bros, to another video review. And today I have the opportunity to take a look at another Transformer figure. And today we are looking at the Transformers Authentics Alpha Autobot Mirage figure. And as for the contents inside of this packaging, we get the Mirage figure himself. There are no accessories or no assembly required. This figure comes packed in his robot mode. And then on the back of the packaging, it says it transforms in 7 steps. Plus we have the instructions on how to transform it right there. The read up on Autobot Mirage, it says a strong-willed Autobot spy. That's short, simple, and sweet. I have no issue with that because that's true about Autobot Mirage. So let's go ahead and zoom in and take a closer look at the details for what they give us on this figure. So basically, I went ahead and zoomed a little bit closer, guys, so you can actually see the details that comes on this Transformers Authentics toy. Now, looking at the head sculpt, I like the head sculpt that was on the packaging, but this is how they translate it to toy form. It's not that bad, but the silver, I think I would have liked it a little bit more matte versus this metallic silver. I don't have an issue with the face being metallic silver, but I'm talking about the side of his helmet. I would have liked that to be more matte, like his shoulders or whatever, like in the packaging art that you saw when you clicked on this video. But anyway, that's enough nitpicking with the head. The head is actually fine. It does resemble Mirage. I don't have an issue with it. The chest is a faux chest, as you see. It is painted really well, and it surprisingly has the most paint on the figure. You have a little bit of red in the chest, you have blue, you have white, you have the Autobot symbol painted there, which is not bad. It looks good. The rest of it is pretty much molded plastic until you get down to the feet and the legs. The legs has the decals printed on the plastic of the 26, which is supposed to represent the 26 Citanes back in the G1. They don't have that writing anywhere, I guess due to license agreements or whatever. And then you have also the molded gray wheels, the spoiler that turns into the feet. And then you also have the painted cockpit or driver section of the race car. Other than that, that's all we get, guys. And like I said, it tries to resemble the G1, but to me, it kind of resembles a lot like the Transformers Classic Mirage. It has that same type built. But anyway, let's continue to review and check out the articulation. When it comes to the articulation for a Authentics Alpha, they're very limited. So let me just show you that the arm can definitely bend 90. That's no issue. As you saw, the arm goes out this far, it comes up this far, it can move up and down, and that's due to transformation. It rotates a full 360, but you gotta have the ball joint just right, just like that, and moving that out the way. As you just saw, the leg kicks up this high, the leg goes out this high, so he can get those side kicks. Now with the with the Authentics Alpha, there is no knee joint. But, I mean, if you unassemble his legs, you can get him in some more dynamic poses, as you saw with the little 360 video I created. Other than that, you got a little bit of toe articulation right here. And like I said, that's because of the spoiler. Other than that, we have a waist swivel, which I was surprised that we get, but that's due to transformation. So that's always a plus when they give us that. So with this being a child's Authentics toy, I mean, it's enough playability for a kid. Is it collector grade worthy? No, unless you're a fan like myself for Mirage, then yes. I mean, it's just a simple despot, as you would say. Trying to get them to stand is not as easy. So I think I got them right there. And let's bring out some figures so we can do some comparisons. Here you go. We have 3 Mirages here before you. The one that's the tallest is the one who is the star of the show. But we have the Earthrise Mirage to your screen on your left side. And we have the New Age version of Mirage on your right. The classic edition, I have that sealed, tucked away in storage, so I can't show you how the resemblance, but I can always show you a picture right here of what you're getting. and how it resembles that figure. But as you see right here, guys, you can see the similarities of the new Transformer Authentics compared to the Earthrise and the New Age. It looks good. It has some similarities of both. I do like that part. Just showing you how tall this is compared to the other figures. It towers over the classic version or the new updated Earthrise version of Mirage. So this figure is about 7 inches. So you'll see how tall and how it scales with your other figures when we get to the different size classes that I want to show you. But basically, guys, this is what you get. Unfortunately, he came with no accessories. I would have liked a missile launcher or a gun, but they didn't give it to us, so it kind of sucks. It takes the playability, but I guess this figure is easy for kids to take on the go, and that's why they made it. So now we have the other bots right here in different size classes that I want to show you how massive Mirage is. Mirage basically stands as almost a leader class or commander class figure, as you can see. He's almost the same height as Optimus Prime. He's definitely almost the same height as Megatronus. Of course, he doesn't have the same plastic count as those figures, but as you see, just for a height standpoint, he's definitely taller than Voyager Prime, who is part of the age of the Primes, as you already know. So yes, guys, you are getting a pretty decent, hefty toy in height, but let's see how he measures up in his alt mode. So let's do his transformation, guys. So because it's 7 steps, let's go ahead and get this out the way. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start with the waist. You rotate that around. You can flip this out the way. My copy, it does like come off, so I can fix that with a little bit of floor polish or something like that to get that to stay. Now the legs are pretty much simple. You want to rotate these back the way it was. You want to unhinge right here, and then you're going to just keep these out the way. How about that? So it's easier to do the legs, and then it just swivels just like this, up like this. Do the same thing for this side, swivel it up like this. And then when you got it swiveling up, it's starting to make the back section of the race car. And then snap these together, snap this together. That's pretty much all you got right there. And then the arms, the real simple part. You're gonna accordion these up like this. And they have a little tab right here with the blue and the tab right there. Just slide them up like this. Give it a tight squeeze, 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 squeeze. Once you got it all squeezed together, this is what you're looking like. Yes, and there is no way to hide Mirage face because of this piece right here. Mirage head is real round and fat back here. It won't rotate to let me hide it. And now, here we are with the transformation done. I'm just trying to give it a tight squeeze, guys. Get everything to lock in. Let me see. Okay, there we go. I was a little too high. So here we go. Now we have Mirage transformed into its alt mode. And I must say, it definitely reminds me of that Transformers RID, Robots in Disguise Classic Mirage. So let's check out the details on this figure. As I stated, in robot mode, a lot of your details or paint is right here on which is the robot feet. And then you have the cockpit right here painted. And then other than that, that's pretty much it. Everything else is molded plastic. You get the Autobot symbol right there on the front. Yeah, robot face, faux chest right there. Other than that, it looks good. So I can't complain because it is a kid's toy. It is a Authentics. The race car mode is actually pretty sleek, a little chunky, but kids will like it because it's blue, it's white, and it's a race car. You know, it rolls well, as you can see right there. There's no issues. And the functionality of it is actually perfect. So let's go ahead and bring out some more better Transformer figures for some comparisons. And here we are for comparisons. Right off the bat, I just want to say that We have 3 figures, like a core class, a Voyager class, and a deluxe class, pretty much, is roughly to summarize these 3 figures. With that being said, this is the more G1 representation I have for Mirage, and that's the new age right there. And this is the Earthrise Deluxe right here. So, I mean, they're pretty much the same height. So, I mean, that's, of course, this is a little bit more than this, but just setting them up so you can see how they look like that. I mean, they give you the Mirage vibe, and that's ultimately what they were trying to get. So, you know, I really can't complain too much about it because it is a kid's toy versus an adult collector. But other than that, guys, this is just a sense of scale, how it scales with figures you may already have in your collection. So let's go ahead and get this to a close where you can enjoy the rest of your day after this video. So let's bring this video review to a close. And I must say, as for a collector standpoint, you're not going to want to pick this up. But as a child standpoint, and they see it in the store, they're going to want this figure because it's cool. It's blue. Blue is a popular color for children. It looks cool, and it turns into a race car. The complexity of the transformation, of course, is very easy. It is 7 steps. So this Transformers Authentics Alpha Autobot Mirage, in my opinion, is a solid pickup if you are a fan of Mirage and you would like to accessorize your desk or your collection with a bunch of Mirage characters. So yes, I would say add it in that case. Ultimately, I end up finding this on eBay because I did not find it at my local Dollar General or Family Dollar. I end up ultimately paying $20 plus taxes, and it came with free shipping. So the link will be posted down below if you would like to also pick up a copy of this figure. Other than that, guys, thank you for spending your time watching my video. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. By doing these 4 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support. And not only that, positive feedback as a YouTube content creator. And not only that, it helps my channel to continue to grow. Thank you once again for spending your time watching my video. Until next time, yeah, bro. I'll see you soon.